In the following example, we have to find the integer. So let's try to sort out what we want to do first. So it's 3 divided by all of this. We'll need to sort out that bracket. And then in the denominator, it's also 3 divided by all of that. So we'll need to sort out what those fractions are. So first, let's write 3 divided by all of 1 minus 5 over 6. Instead of writing 1, let's write 6 over 6 minus 5 over 6. And we'll deal with that on the next step. On the bottom, we have 3 minus 3, and it's over top of 2 minus 5 over 7. Let's exchange the 2 for 14 over 7. I want to write it over 7 so I can subtract those fractions. So I write 14 over 7. That's another way of writing 2 minus 5 over 7. Okay, so in my next step, let's see what we get. We get 3 divided by 6 minus 5. That's 1/6. That's everything that's on the top. And now the big level of the fraction is it's all being divided by 3 minus 3 over 14 minus 5. That's 9 over 7. Okay. Now, in our following step, we can work on trying to get rid of some of these multiple layers of fractions. So let's start at the top. We have 3 divided by 1/6. So we can exchange that out for 3 multiplied by 6. And this is all being divided by 3 minus. Now the same trick for the 3 divide by on the bottom. It's 3 divide by 9 over 7, which would change into 3 multiplied by 7 over 9. Okay, now in the denominator, we would like to combine the fractions that are there as well. So we have one term with 3, and the other term is being divided by 9. But notice in the right-hand term on the bottom, we have a 3 right here and a 9 right there. We can reduce those fractions by dividing on the top by 3 and on the bottom by 3. You're always safe to do the same thing to the top and bottom because that's just like multiplying by 1. It doesn't change the equality. It doesn't change what it's equal to, so you're still equal to what you had to begin with and what you'll end up with afterwards. So let's see what we end up with afterwards. We have 3 minus the 3 and the 1/3. That just changes into 1, so we have 7. And the 9 divided by 3, that just changes into 3. And now to make sure that we can combine these fractions for the new expression that I just wrote on the right-hand side, I would like to do one more step. I want to divide by 3 on that first term, so that would change into 9 over 3 minus 7 over 3. So let's write that all down. We have 3 times 6 on the top still. That's just coming along for the ride. And then we have 9 divided by 3 minus 7 divided by 3. So moving forward, we get 3 times 6 on the top still, and 7 subtracted from 9 gives us 2/3 on the bottom. So we have 3 multiplied by 6, and we'll exchange this division for multiplication, and instead of it being 2 divided by 3, it's now 3 divided by 2. So in the end, it looks like we get 6 divided by 2 is 3, so we have 3 times 3 times 3. That's 27 as our final answer.